What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chef K. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make my vegan baked macaroni and cheese. I already have a vegan baked macaroni and cheese recipe on my channel, but this one is upgraded. I'm coming back like 3 years later with an upgraded version. So yeah, no long intro. We're just going to get straight into this vegan mac and cheese. Let's go. So these are all the ingredients that I'm going to be using today. I just ended up swapping out the elbow noodles for the cavatappi noodles. But first we're going to cook our noodles in some boiling salted water, and we're going to cook that 2 minutes less than what the back of the box says. And then we're going to move on to our roux. I got some vegan butter here. I'm going to melt that down over medium-low heat. And then once it's melted, I'm going to add in my flour and just whisk that together. We're going to let that cook out for about 2 minutes just to get that flour taste out. And as I'm still whisking, I'm going to go in with my extra creamy oat milk and my dairy-free heavy cream. Once you have incorporated the milk and the heavy cream, we're going to go ahead and allow the mixture to thicken up a little bit. Now this should take about 5 minutes to thicken up, and you don't have to whisk it continuously for 5 minutes. You could take a little break here and there. It's all good. But this is what it should look like once it's all thickened up. Next, I'm going to go in with some Dijon mustard and then my spices. I've got some pink Himalayan salt, some garlic powder, onion powder, nutritional yeast, smoked paprika, black pepper, and a couple dashes of cayenne pepper. Then we're just going to whisk that together until it's all combined before going in with all of our cheeses. Now all of the measurements for this recipe will be listed down below in the description box. Next, I'm going to go in with half a cup of my vegan parmesan cheese. Then I have these BioLife smoked gouda round slices that I'm also going to use for this recipe. I'm only going to be using 4 slices for this recipe, so I'm going to chop up 4 like so, and then save the other slice that's chopped for the topping of the mac and cheese. Then I'm going to add in 3 of the chopped slices into the cheese sauce. Then I'm going to go in with my 8 ounces of the vegan cheddar cheese, and I'm going to give that a nice stir before I turn the heat down to low and then put the lid on it. I'm just putting a lid on it to speed up the process because vegan cheese is a little bit harder to melt. Don't just walk away from the cheese. Once you put the lid on, you want to go back and stir it at times so that it doesn't burn on you. But after about 5 to 7 minutes, it should look something like this. And now we're just going to add in our vegan sour cream, then give that a nice stir. And at this point, you want to go ahead and give it a quick taste test. I think that it's splendid, but you do what you want to do. If you want to add a little bit more seasoning, you can, but I think it's perfect. We're going to pour our cheese sauce over our noodles, and be sure to save about a half a cup of the cheese sauce so that we can pour that on top right before it goes into the oven. And then we can go ahead and put the extra cheese sauce to the side and give the macaroni and cheese a nice stir. And then now we're going to go ahead and start layering it. Next, we're going to sprinkle some of the vegan cheddar cheese on top, and I'm using 2 ounces, so that's about half a cup. And I'm going to put the rest of the macaroni and cheese on top and spread that out. Can you do that for me? And then we're going to go in with that cheese sauce that we set aside. We're going to pour that on top of the macaroni and cheese. Well, it is only thing that we are keeping on is I'm going to take the rest of the smoked Gouda cheese that we have chopped up, and I'm going to put that on top. Now listen, vegan cheese is expensive, so if you want to put more, go ahead. Like if you got it like that, go ahead. But I'm just going to put the rest of the cheese that we had on top, and then I'm going to go in with another half a cup of the cheddar cheese as well. Now my baking dish was filled to the top, so I went ahead and put some foil over it, but I just made sure that the foil wasn't touching the actual mac and cheese. Now if you use a larger baking dish than I did, you can just go ahead and put a sheet tray on top of it. Just make sure that your mac and cheese is not filled up to the top to where it's going to touch the sheet tray. Then we're just going to go ahead and bake that in the oven on 375 for 20 minutes, and then we can take the foil off, or you can take the sheet tray off, whichever one you use, and then let that bake for another 25 to 30 minutes until all the cheese is melted. And this is what the mac and cheese will look like once it comes out the oven. And now I'm just going to cut into it and give you guys a taste test. Now for this to be vegan, I swear to you, this looks so good and it tastes even better. I was trying to get it to come out in one scoop, but you see what I'm working with right now, but it's all good. Anyway, let's go for the taste test. All right, time for a taste test. Dang, I know this is vegan, but all I'm missing right now is some fried chicken. This is mad good. This brand of vegan cheese is like my favorite vegan cheese so far, and it melts really nice too. Like for vegan cheese, it melts really nice. Obviously we're never gonna get the same pulley effect as regular cheese, but yeah, I like that cheese. And the smoked Gouda, let's go, man. Yo, I'm really nice. Like, I'm really nice. This is so good. Let's go, Chef K. Thanks so much for checking out my video. Let me know down below in the comments if you tried this recipe and if you like it. Actually, if you love it, because I know you're gonna love it. It's mad good. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.